Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome back to InfoFlow, Blazers. Today is Tuesday, March 8th. I'm Emmanuel.
I'm Michael. Today's Women's History Month fact is that today marks the 122nd anniversary of Raymond de la Roche becoming the first female licensed pilot in the world. De la Roche participated in aviation meetings all over the world, including one in St. Petersburg, where she was personally congratulated by Tsar Nicholas II. De la Roche also set several women's altitude records and distance records, and a statue of her stands in France's Paris-Le Bourget airport.
A new homeless shelter that can house up to 200 people opened Monday in North Bethesda. The Nobel Street shelter has beds, a full kitchen, space for caseworkers, public meeting rooms, medical exam rooms, showers, and large bathrooms. The shelter has been praised by both officials and nonprofits for its facilities and the speed at which it was built, with construction having begun in September of last year.
A candidate for the Maryland gubernatorial race, Robin Ficker, was disbarred from practicing law last week by the Attorney Grievances Commission. The Maryland Court of Appeals says that he has been the subject of a long history of complaints about professional misconduct. Ficker, who is in a three-way race for the Republican nomination, claims the move was a political decision.
Now, let's go to Aiden and Oliver to hear about the Stand With Ukraine protests that took place February 19th.
We're at the Lincoln Memorial for the Stand With Ukraine protest. Let's go see what people have to say.
The Russians have always liked Ukraine a little bit too much, let's put it that way.
Putin wants the old glory of the old Russian Empire.
He wants to remake the Soviet Union, but now in his image as opposed to a communist one under authoritarianism. And Ukraine wants self-determination and sovereignty for its own people.
Here's a country in the middle of Europe that is in grave, grave danger.
We really fear the situation because our families are there, and I don't feel like we deserved all of this.
Wars are unpredictable.
The rule books are out the window.
We really need help.
America should be defending Ukraine, America should be supporting Ukraine, and America needs to be punishing Russia.
There are only two countries right now that helps us the most. It's United States and United Kingdom. We don't really want to fight and win the war. We really want to prevent it. It's like our home. We don't want it to be bombed or destroyed.
Thanks to everyone we interviewed. And click this link to see what you can do to help.
Be sure to check out the QR code to see what you can do to help.
Happy Music in Our Schools Month. Here's today's fact. West Side Story debuted on Broadway in 1957 and was adapted in a movie in 1961 and rebooted in 2021. Rita Moreno, a Puerto Rican-born American actress, singer, and dancer, was featured in both movies. She was the first Hispanic woman to win an Oscar.
International Youth Neuroscience Association is a global, youth-led 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to inspiring the next generation of neuroscientists. They have initiated a chapter at Montgomery Blair High School to network interested students with related opportunities such as scientific journalism, labs, competitions, initiatives, and career path-related discussions. Starting on March 18th, meetings will be held on Thursdays during lunch in room 345. If you have any questions or concerns, come to room 352 during lunch or contact the email below. There are no requirements, so all students looking to join are welcome.
The Blair Society for Minorities in STEM, or BSMS, is a club that aims to uplift the voices of students from diverse backgrounds and inspire them in the field of STEM. They meet on Wednesdays during lunch in room 323 and at 11:30. At this Wednesday's meeting, they'll be playing science-related musical chairs. Hope to see you there.
Congratulations to Maren Funyas, McKinley Jovanovich, and Nelson Manzotto for placing 5th at state, and to Junior Kim, who placed 4th, along with Larry Vola, who placed 3rd at states. If you see these wrestlers, make sure to congratulate them.
And let's also support our talented film students. Vote for the In Google We Trust film as a fan favorite in the C-SPAN Student Cam competition. We have 6 days left, and you can vote again every day. Scan the QR code on your screen to vote.
Next week is Blair STEM Week. Monday is Pi Day. Wear clothes with numbers on them and head to the Media Center for activities. Tuesday's theme is engineering, so wear sci-fi related clothes, and Hidden Figures will be shown in the auditorium. Wednesday's theme is technology. Dress up as twins with someone in the second half of Hidden Figures will be shown. Thursday's theme is environmental science. Wear green and there will be activities on the SAC stage. The last day, Friday, is a STEM fair on Blair Boulevard and STEM Arts Night in the auditorium. Wear red.
Now, let's hear from Yasmin about the weather we'll see this weekend.
Hey Blazers, welcome back to the weather. This week's weather is unfortunately going to continue to be somewhat chilly, which is really gross. Today it'll be partly sunny with strong winds. The high will be around 51 and the low around 38. Tomorrow it'll be rainy with a high of 44 and a low of 39. Thursday there's a chance of rain with a high of 47 and a low of 38. And finally, Friday will be mostly cloudy with a high near 55 and a low near 47. Hopefully we'll get warmer temperatures this weekend, but Maria will tell you more about that on Friday.
And that's all for today's show. Check out our website at bnconline.net to submit any announcements and follow us at BNC Blair on Instagram, at BNC Blair on TikTok and on Twitter. Please keep wearing your mask and be mindful of COVID safety measures. Have a tranquil Tuesday. See you tomorrow, Blazers.